Greetings, everyone, from Sacramento. The Kings playing host to a Western Conference affair here in the capital of California. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Check out Poole taking it to the 10 with reckless abandon.
Back to Levine. Over Jones. No good off the front iron. Here's New Orleans. The three from Poole. Queen. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Levine with it. Jones covering. Here's Achua.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Murray with the second effort. Second chance shot. The shot's good from Achua.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Crafty move. Cool, no good. Here's Sacramento. Pass to Achua. Three-pointer. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Achua's got 7 points.
And a great job keeping his eyes up. Murray will be dangerous if he can become a consistent facilitator.
There's Williamson with the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Good work there as it goes.
Levine just going to work. Talented. Finishing inside.
To the paint. And Queen gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Sabonis, no good. Outside, Jones. Offensive rebound. The Kings leading. Levine with it. Jones covering. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Achua. Right side, Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. There's Levine. The 19-footer is on the money.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but, hey, you take it when it comes.
Outside, Jones. Out left to the wing. Here's Williamson. And there's the drive. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special. A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Good. Levine's got 6 points.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Here's Poole, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Back to Levine. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark. Westbrook with the steal. Here's Achua. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Kings lead by 4. And we'll get
the Pelicans 13.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And that was an absolute hammer. Williamson is downright lethal when you allow him to gain some momentum. And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, big body opponents might have range, but put him inside and let him eat.
And Jones slams it home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
It's difficult to stop Murray on the drive. He really moves well for his side.
And it's Williamson missing. Kings leading now by 4. In the corner, Murray with it. Outside Westbrook. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Outside, Levine. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Over in the corner, Poole. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Both teams will make substitutions. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Alvarado. A three-pointer off the mark. So it's Sacramento. 4-point game. It's stolen by Alvarado. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on DeRozan.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here are the Pelicans now. Jones, that's for 2. Here's Queen. It's good. This game is all even.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Schroeder outside. Back to Ellis. And it's slammed in by Ellis.
You can rely on Schroeder's passing ability. He does a good job finding and setting up shooters.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Takes it inside. DeRozan with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Schroeder. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
To the inside. And Queen gets it to go. Queen's got 6.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And they take the lead. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Sacramento moving it around. Monk, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Monk's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Jones. To the left wing. Here's Queen. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. In the corner, it's Monk. Another 3 for Sacramento.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form is perfect.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Now Schroeder. Monk outside. Back to Schroeder. Takes the three. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Kings on top. They're up by 4.
31.
We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And it's Ellis finishing it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The shot by Monk is no good. Pelicans trailed by 3. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Sun changes to Sacramento. And the Pelicans with possession here. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Jones. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Queens got 8 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Outside, LaVine. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 9.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. LaVine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Outside Westbrook. Fires from 18. The shot that time, not on target. Bay wide open, and he fires. And he's good on the 3 ball.
3 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make him pay.
Down low. Here's LaVine. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Sacramento leading by 3. On the wing, LaVine. Pass to Eubanks. The kick out to Westbrook. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And Bay throws it down.
And look at Bay run the floor, taking advantage of the situation.
LaVine inside the 3-point line. It's rebounded by New Orleans. For the lead, here's Queen. Six to shoot. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Williamson with it. Now guarded by Murray. Jones for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. And it's a 4-point Pelican lead. Out to the right wing. Inside. To halt the run. It's good.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. first one falls. He hits both from the stripe.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Queen. Pelicans leading by 6. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
The drive by Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
The combination of quickness and size for Williamson is downright scary. Zion is a handful on the bounce with any kind of momentum.
Back to Bay. And Bay throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Schroeder. Sinks the three-pointer. Schroeder's got 7.
From beyond the arc, Schroeder can be so effective. Defenses need to watch him out there. You can't sleep on him at the three-point line.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bay. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Monk for 3 with the putback. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Pelicans lead by 3. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Bay. It's good from long range. Bay's got 10 points here in the second half.
And staying unpredictable, Bay pulls up into that jumper before the defense can react.
Back to Monk. Pass to Sharch. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Bay gets the bucket.
And how about the focus from Bay offensively? His shots just continue to fall.
Monk outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Sabonis, that's good.
Excellent job by Sabonis after setting the screen. Very mobile in these pick and rolls.
Monk for 3. It's hauled in by Queen.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
In the corner, it's Monk. Kept alive. Can't get it to go.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Bay, and he does not hit. And here is Sharch. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Williamson there for the rebound. New Orleans leading by 13. Bay with it. For 3. Knocks down the 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Now, here's Sabonis. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. On offense, here are the Pelicans. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for New Orleans.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zion Williamson.
He was superb as a facilitator, really orchestrated things offensively, created a lot of opportunities for ready shooters.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Kings. Williamson with it. Now guarded by Saric. Here's Bay. And it's off from three-point range. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The drive by Schroeder. Sacramento moving it around. Back to Sabonis. Pass to Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. Trying to end the drought. Bay. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate